Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Look at this! Look at this fish! I got a fish on too, buddy.
All right, get it there.
This is the new rod from Bass Pro Shop. We got something happening. Look at that. I'm making the long walk to my garage to pick out, don't hate on me, it's a mess. To pick out a couple rods and reels that I'm going to attempt to trade in at the Bass Pro Shop in Destin. I'm gonna see if they will take some of my old stuff that works and give me some money off some new stuff. There's one. There we go. We'll do a Shakespeare. So let's see if we can convince somebody at the local Bass Pro Shop in Destin, Florida to take my working used gear that I'm not using to give me some money off some brand new stuff. All the rods and reels that you donate here at your local Bass Pro Shop for the Spring Fishing Classic, which is not just for bass, it's for saltwater anglers too. That rod and reel you trade in at the Rod and Reel Trade-In goes back into the local community, given to children to help them learn how to fish in the sport we all love. Let's go see long cast. Here we go. What's the game plan? I'm actually going to go for one rod and reel. I'm going to donate the rest for, you know, to go to the children and nonprofits. Here we go. You're on camera. Say hello.
Hey, how's it going?
So tell me how this works. What do I do?
Okay.
Do you give me a piece of paper? Or
yeah, what the customer does, they bring in a rod or the reel, either one.
Can it be does it have to be a combo?
No, it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be a
No,
combo.
it does not have to be.
Oh, so it can just be a rod or a reel.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And preferably in, okay condition, because we do donate it to youth community programs.
Nice.
What Bass Pro does. And so for every item that you bring in, which it looks as though you've got 2 poles, 2 poles, a reel over there.
Yep.
This reel and that reel comes out to be 5 coupons for you.
Awesome.
Okay?
I'll keep them.
All
Great.
right, so
So it doesn't matter if I would have brought in a $5 valued rod.
That's correct.
I can use that $5 value rod and get $100 off another rod.
That's correct.
Get out of here. So what if someone doesn't have a rod and reel?
Somebody doesn't, then we have items in the back, like a $5.
You do have a $5 Zepco? Is it Zepco?
That's a cheap Zepco.
So they literally can spend $5 or $6 worth of tax,
Exactly.
come in here and get $100 off.
Yes,
Awesome.
absolutely.
Thank you very much. Yes, they do. Bass Pro hooked us up. So I'm wanting the long cast reel. He knows. He's seen my videos. He knows I'm building a long cast arsenal, and I would love to bring the Shimano. I do have some pins, but I never used a Shimano reel before. So he got me on it. The price point plus $30 off, $129.99 for a Shimano reel that big. That is a great deal. All right, I'm gonna go with this. I like it. I like the beefierness of it. What's it rated to? This is 3/4 to 4. That's fine. So I'm going with this rod and reel combo because I want something to sling my underwater camera. Number one. I also want to sling some poppers from the surf. I feel like I can sling them, but if I'm also going deep sea fishing for some tuna, some yellowfin tuna, I can put this combo together and we can get on that way too. We're going to put together a Carolina rig for surf fishing. We're going to find some circle hooks first. We're going to use some fluorocarbon line, and we're going to get some swivels and some pyramid weights, and we'll be good to go. I'm a small hook guy, so I'm going to go with the size 2 circle hooks. That's the smallest they have in this brand of offshore angler. Very simple. If you're used to surf fishing, you may not be using these type of weights. If I'm trying to find pure 2 ounce, they may not have 2 ounces. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna buy some 2 ounce pyramid weights, some inline size 2 circle hooks, and we're gonna buy some swivels. Get some really small swivels. This is a size 10 swivel. So we have built our rig for the surf here at Bass Pro Shop. We're using some really tiny swivels, size 10, size 2 pyramid weights, and some size 2 circle hooks. We're gonna build a Carolina rig for surf fishing. We're gonna try to catch some pompano and some whiting. That's a pretty sweet deal, man. I've never used that reel.
I haven't either.
That's a great deal.
We just started carrying them now.
I think it's awesome.
All right, cool. I can go ahead and check it out.
Got the SpeedMaster long cast. Excited about that. We're gonna put it on a casting rod. I could put poppers on that won't wear me out.
Yeah, you get 30 off for each of them.
That is awesome. That is really cool. Very cool. Thanks for putting that combo together.
Yep. I'm sure I'll probably see some videos of this.
You sure will.
I say to him, like, I've seen some videos of them.
You need to have a Gatorade bottle and a stick and a line and a red snapper.
That was smart. That was smart.
So what you do when you buy a new rod and reel, you take it fishing the next day.
That I traded in for at Bass Pro Shops. It is a Shimano SpeedMaster with a SpeedMaster reel, and this is a long cast reel. I bought this rod and reel not only to bring surf fishing, but also to toss giant poppers when I'm going for tuna, and I think it can handle that as well. But we're gonna go ahead and just do a light cast into the first gut. I'm using ghost shrimp, green Gidim rig bead, and a 5-ounce pyramid. This is only rated for 3, but I'm gonna gingerly toss it so I can use the 5 because it's rough out here. And this is a Carolina rig with a sliding swivel with the 5-ounce pyramid weight. All this came from Bass Pro Shops. One light cast, just like that. And that should drift. It should drift over and stick, I'm hoping. So we moved spots. If you want to see the laydown area is right in here, right over where the waves are swashing. See how it's kind of laying down? It's real choppy over there. That is not a laydown area. That's your laydown area. I got one on too, baby. It may be you. Let's see if he's on. Nope, mine's off. Got Blaine on right now. That's some good stuff. He's fighting the giant. We are at the right place, it looks like. Made a couple shifts. My line could have broke. Oh, I'm caught on you. That's what it is. Hold on. Now, get your fish in. I'll retire this rod. Feel like a red?
Oh, yeah. It's some sort of drum.
Did you put a piece of fish on?
No.
Oh, wow.
This is a Cosmo setup.
Wow.
15 pounds.
My gosh, look at that.
It's not stuck into the bottom.
That's good.
Yeah.
I got a fish on too, buddy.
All right, get it.
This is the new rod from Bass Pro Shop. We got something happening. Look at that. He's probably taking out drag. Hopefully this is a pompano. That's a long walk for me. Here we go, the Shimano Speedcaster. Yep, he's on. Yes, sir, fish on. Great spot we're on. This feels like a smaller fish. Just traded this rod and reel in for this new setup. Only fish on being caught is on this so far. Shimano SpeedMaster. This is not as big as Blaine's fish. But this could be a good size pompano. I'm hoping. Here it comes. Oh, it's gonna be a black drum. Gonna be a black drum for supper. These fish are not small. Black drum, baby one. But I will eat that puppy. Don't see any worms. These fish are up close. I hope you land them.
Run it again.
Jeez. That's gonna be a black drum. Amazing how moving, twice you find fish back to back. Two of my long rods, or as far as I can cast them, my other one was on short.
It was 45 minutes past 10 when it went off.
So we're gonna have to cast short, all of them.
The birds started diving around 10.
Yep. I'll take it. The reason why this is taking longer for Blaine to land this is because he's got light tackle. Big fish on light tackle, strong current to surf, 3 to 4 foot waves, you can pop off very easily. So he's gingerly fighting this fish. He's using a little Zebco reel on a Zebco pole. At this point, you're always thinking, if I lose this after 30-minute fight, I'm gonna be pissed. He's in that wave. I don't either. It's in that swash, just beyond the swash right now. Those birds showed us where the fish were at. I wanted to go to the left. Blaine wanted to go right. I gave up and went right where Blaine wanted to go. If I would have stayed where I'm at, I would not have caught a fish today right now.
Right there in the way.
Oh, I see him now. I see him coming up. Oh, that's a, what is that, a shark? No, that's got a tail on it, buddy. That's a big black drum. Woo! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Look at this fish! Listen to him drumming, baby. Listen to him drumming. Oh my God, that's the biggest one I've ever seen caught, dude. Oh gosh. Look at that. Look at that big black drum. Oh, we call that light tackle. Jeez. That's insane, Blaine. Those worms on them. Oh my gosh. He's trying to carry something that weighs 50 pounds down the beach. Y'all check a load of that fish. What a monster. What, that makes the day go by so good. Using a Frisky Fins rig. He caught a bigger one than me. I'm not complaining though.
Thunder weighs 50 pounds. This thing, I swear, guys, is pushing to a thunder.
Oh, let me take 10 more.
Do one sideways.
Okay. What's up? Oh, you got a pole going on. That's a pompano. Go get it. That's a pomp. That's a pompano. 100%.
10 o'clock, baby.
Yeah, that's definitely a pompano. Love seeing that. Hey, I'm glad we moved down here, dude.
What's the same float that on drum head?
Same one.
Yep. Same fish gum.
Same fish gum, baby. Look at this good size pompano. A Frisky Fins float. This is Blaine's Tide rig, and we have a pump smash attack.
That's all I was catching them on yesterday too.
Man, I would say that bait works.
Yep.
That's awesome. Good catch, dude.
Just a fabulous day with Pretty Doe Blaine of Panhandle Salt. He's also a surf fishing guide, kayak guide. Check him out if you're coming down to this region. He does these guided trips from Orange Beach all the way to Pensacola Beach and Pretty Doe, of course. So I'll leave a link in the description of how you can get in touch with him to help him out with his business and to put you on some fish. Doesn't have any parasites on them, which is great. Sometimes these fish are really loaded with parasites. I don't know what makes a black drum so unlucky with parasites. So what we're going to do is we're going to start cutting here close to where the scales meet the end of the backbone. Don't really fillet many of these, but if you get in close to where the scales meet the backbone, you can find it's pretty easy to get to the meat. Let's do this. Get me some water. There we go. I'm just going to start slicing down it like we would any other fish. Find where the head meat ends. There we go. If I see any worms, I will show you. Just trying to find that backbone. Trim right down it. Good hold in right there. So the stomach is going to go like that. So we try to find it, cut around it, not have to deal with it. There you go. That is a male. Trim around the rib cage a little bit, right in here. This fillet has 0 worms in it. You would see little white worms kind of stuck in the flesh, but this has got none. We're going to cook this probably blackened style. Only going to keep the skin on the other side as we blacken this fish. Just a great fillet, as you can see. I do like seeing what's in the stomach, see what they're eating. Just because I like doing it. He's got a full stomach. A lot of different shells that he's been eating. Let's get to his stomach. Cut it out. Let's see what he's been eating. Put that right there. Look at all those coquina clams. That's the first time I've seen that many coquina clams inside of a black drum. I've never seen. There's a little crab right there. You can see the shell of a crab. But all these shells, that is coquina clams. Never seen that many in a fish. Never have. Let's see what else we got. Just loaded with clams. Don't smell any acorn worms. Y'all may think this is gross, but I like doing this. Look at that. He's just been destroying coquina clams. I mean, that's all he's been eating. That really is amazing. All those shells that fish has been eating. There's more crab, coquina clams. Never seen that many. Again, that is unusual for me. Maybe other people do see that, but not me. And if you notice, every single one of those coquina clams was crushed. They have crushers in the back of their throats. Can't really see it, but in the back of their throats there's crushers, and you can feel them. They're very hard. I'm going to show you the crushers in the back of his throat when I'm done filleting it, so you can see why all those shells were the way they were. So to fillet this a little bit better, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this meat that's going to give me not a level playing field here. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to try to cut his head off. So much bones. There we go. This head is off. Now I can fillet this a little bit better, a little easier. Here we go. Nice fillet. Look at that. Get rid of the belly meat. A bunch of bones. And we got another beautiful fillet for blackening. You can see right in there, basically a bunch of teeth, like sheephead's teeth. And you saw those shells that were crushed. They're your crushers right there in the back of the throat. Look like little teeth. And it gets back down there and they're crushing them when they eat it. Gets the meat out of the coquina clams. Here we go, back in the kitchen, and we're gonna Parmesan blacken some black drum. How apropos. We're gonna take the simple Zatarain's blackened seasoning and we're just gonna coat the heck out of it. If you've got a better blackened seasoning that I can buy, maybe you make it and sell it. Let me know and I will support your invention. It's always a good thing to keep professional cleaning fluid by your food. What I like to do when I blacken fish is I always like to put some canola oil in there first, and then I'll add the butter second. It does help the fish not stick and lose that nice blackened crust. You want this fish, when you turn it over, to have a real nice black crust on it. All right, we're gonna grab some canola oil and go ahead and put about 2 tablespoons in there. I didn't even measure this out because I am not a professional. I did pat down the fish with a paper towel before I put the blackened seasoning on it. You do want the fish not soaking wet. You want them pretty much dry because that'll give you a better searing. I don't know what you guys do when you're cooking, but the Panhandle fishing report from our area is live on Facebook Live. Panhandle fishing report, check them out. If you come down to this area, need to know information from them. Get it. All right, here we go. Let's put the butter in. I think I'm smelling the heat. And be very generous with the butter. There we go. Look at it sizzling. We got the sizzle, my nizzle. That's the kind of bubbles we want to see when the butter gets in there. That is right ready. Again, that was medium high. Put the black drum on, meat side down. Oh yeah. And as you can see, I put slits in the meat because when we flip this over, it has a tendency to bunch all up because the skin is alive kind of, and the molecules in the skin will just pucker it all up. So we want to start with some slits.
What fish is that company?
This is black drum.
Is that fresh caught?
I caught it yesterday. Yeah, I love raw fish. You can see that it's beginning to cook up. I'll flip it here in a minute. So you can see how the skin is whitening, or you can see how the flesh is whitening up towards the skin. And I keep it on there until I start seeing it change. This is a thicker fish. Kind of have to eyeball it. We're going to flip it. Oh yeah, look at that crust. Oh, messed that up. Oh yeah. Pretty good little blackened crust. We're going to go ahead and just coat the heck out of this thing with Parmesan cheese. More saltiness, more goodness. It is going to change this fish completely by Parmesan crusting it. You can see how it's getting skinnier. If I didn't put those slits in there, this fish would have curled up like that and been hard to cook. Now I gotta get coated in butter. Nothing special, just grated Parmesan cheese, that makes it easy. And I'm gonna flip these back on some butter. Butter, butter, butter. Gonna clean this up a little bit, the steering tray. Cast iron skillet. The best way to clean a cast iron skillet is to put it in the dishwasher with high soap. Just kidding. You can tell it's getting done because it begins to separate from these areas. All right, final flip. It's going to cook it. There's the scales right there. You can see that we've got some good cooking going on. I'm not going to leave it on there too long. That cheese will burn, but we will take it off in about 3 minutes. Here we go. Ready? Look at that crust. It's golden brown. It is perfect. Wow, look at that. Oh, I lost the crust on that. No. Well, did not take that off one. Did not take this one off right, but these two are absolutely perfect. Cooking, you don't get it right all the time, but let's try this. I don't pretend to be an expert chef. I kind of just throw things together and invent while I cook. But we're gonna taste this Parmesan crusted blackened black drum. We're gonna take it from the cool piece where it's got the nice crust on it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I want you to see that. Look at that crust on there. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie. That is the best black drum I have ever eaten, cooking it that way. Thank you so much for watching. Check out Bass Pro Shops Spring Fishing Classic. It's not just for freshwater, it's also for saltwater. This is the largest fishing sale that they have. You have to the 27th of this month to go to your local Bass Pro Shops. That trade-in is available only in store, and it is worth it. Thank you so much for watching. Join me next time right here. We Excite to Strike. God bless.